sitting on the right, reaching the left side. This thing is cruising so
and similar tasks, you can see there. So the basic idea is to create a space where you can store your text or strings, and they're time stamped, and you can easily search for them and also export them or share them to other software. Also, you can bring software or text from other software into this space to store it. Yeah, the simplest case is just to tap there, say it responds to markdown, so you can put a title, to-do list, and just say visit supermarket. Visit supermarket, and then go check out, mark, get paid, update, what apps. So to have some fun. So you see, it can create very interesting things, and you can say hi there, hi there. You can actually also just say clone, alter. Yes, hello. How are you out there? How is everybody? Yes, we're with future Prof. Joseph Willrich, Lutalo at Nuchwezi Research. And at this moment, it's the 21st of March. Still early in the year 2026, but yes, we've already trekked a little bit into the year significantly. So among interesting things, or rather significant observations I've made and which I would like to bring to your attention, is the dire state of software development, especially in relation to mobile apps. I really don't know how many of you have any experience or who have dared to embark on a journey to build a modern mobile app for platforms such as Android. But if you've been around software development for a while, you'll notice that as the years have gone down, since when Android was still a novelty, like in the early 2010s there, with basic Android competing with the likes of BlackBerry, the likes of iPhone and Windows Phone, and now to what we have today, when many of those other players have been kicked out or have left the field. The likes of Nokia's Ovi Store, J2ME apps have already left, no Blackberries, no Windows Phone apps. So basically, the mobile app space is currently dominated by Android and then iPhone. But it is very, very disheartening. And I'm telling you this as a person who has been around mobile apps and who has invested in research, design, implementation of mobile apps for now over a decade. Because since Nuchwezi started in 2014, and even before that, we were building mobile apps. The time at the peak of our investments in mobile apps around 2022, 2023 there, our laboratory had almost close to 20 mobile apps on the Google Play Store. You can imagine. I know that we have one app and then there's another version trying to do the same thing in a different way, but different apps. Like we have NAD Editor, we had Quizix video brain game, we have Meta Egg Tray, we had Vosa, we had this robot app. I'm even forgetting some of them. We had the digital album player app. We had DNAP. We had which others there? Several other apps. 266 TV, Menuza Bytes, etc. So what I've noticed, of course, our Google Play store account was kind of kicked out because of issues. We reached a point when Google was pushing us around finances, what, and most of our apps were not making money. We were basically doing the service for the community at our own cost. So in the recent years, we've not really done much to do with mobile apps. We've instead focused especially on the T language, which is now available for the web, desktop, and server environments. But still, those on mobile, like on Android, on iOS, on any mobile platform, you can access T apps through mobile web, which is what we're doing. So talking of mobile apps on Android, really, building an app, building a T app, like in this language we built ourselves, the transforming executable alphabet. You build your app, you run it. Most tasks, even complicated tasks, you can finish it in a couple of minutes, like in about 20 minutes. You've designed the app, you have tested it, it is ready to deploy. And when an app is already there, a matter of loading it, like for users, loading the code and hitting run and getting the results from the app is a matter of seconds. But Android, just getting up the source code which was working yesterday, like you had an app that was working, let's say, at the beginning of this month, and you've not touched that code in about a week, and now you bring it into your Android Studio and try to build it. Oh my God. First of all, the Android Studio takes a long time to load, like about 5 minutes, and then starts loading, fetching dependencies online, this plugin, this update, that. Then you hit build the app, just making the APK before you even put it on the mobile phone. It takes almost like 15 minutes. I don't know what is happening. Google is supposed to be the industry standard with these things, but the ecosystem is so bloated. I really don't feel very happy with what is happening in the mobile app space. So this is also now our opportunity, of course, like laboratories like Nuchwezi Research that are approaching software in a whole different way. We have designed our own programming language, we have our own IDE, and we have our own ecosystem for deploying and distributing our apps, independent of Google, the likes of Microsoft and such. So I'm calling on developers who are facing some of these hurdles, who are getting headaches. Some of you cannot build and deploy an app if you've not put a good number of GBs on your phone or on your modem. Yet with T, it's just a matter of a few KBs. So please don't hesitate to try us out. And I'm telling you this as someone who really has been there and done that. And right now, as we're talking, I'm trying to upgrade one of our mobile apps, Metallic Tray, but we almost spent a whole day just getting some few updates in the Gradle build file, a few things in the app manifest, but builds take almost hours and we often do hardware. So it's really disappointing. I don't know what is happening with Google. All the brains are going to Ukraine in the war, rather in Iran, and they've left the laboratories to some mediocre